Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So off we go then.
Well, when it comes to history and rivalry, this is a derby with all the right ingredients. Predicting a winner, though, is another matter, and I'm afraid I'm on the fence for this.
Xhaka really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
Well,
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Xhaka gets it back. Jorginho with the slide tackle there. Thiago Silva. Well, I'll tell you what, there's been a lot of inflammatory talk leading up to this, there so often is, and it just stokes it further, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's certainly catered to the entertainment element to all of this, and the unpredictability that we're facing. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And it's Jorginho. He's got options out wide. That'll be a corner. Gets up to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Gets it back. A heavy challenge. Gets the better of his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Shot at goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. He's through. Timely intervention. Chip through. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Help's available out wide. And the shot!
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Crunching tackle. Let us put a stop to that. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Good ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Zinchenko. Jorginho. Jorginho plays it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Thiago Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Needed a better pass there.
Chelsea really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Hits one! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Keeps everyone guessing. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Did so well to set it up.
Well, that was textbook stuff on the 1-2 there. Great link-up play. Difficult to deal with.
Arsenal get it back again. Whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Jorginho. Granit Xhaka. Arsenal, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Brought forward. What does he try from here? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He came in hard, very hard. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Going through. Oh, sweet feet. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And it's been taken straight back. Saka has gone out. Gets away from his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. More than happy to take the muscular approach. A real chance to break. He gets past it. Has a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Right through the middle. Has a pop! He has done it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Xhaka plays a clever pass. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Thiago Silva goes back to base. and back to base. Half an hour gone in the second half. Gone back to the keeper.
Dahoud.
Hoisted toward, and the shot! They've done it! That is a wonderful strike, even by his standards.
Well, the fact that the service was quick always makes it harder for defenders, but that finish was textbook.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So the lead now is 2. He's got away.
Goes for goal! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Chelsea making another change here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Arsenal could have here their final chance.
And he just whacks it away.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. It's come loose. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Thiago Silva. Time added on, 4 minutes. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Jorginho plays it forward. Thiago Silva is the guilty party there.
Nicely controlled. Xhaka. Oh, some tackle that. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And there goes the final whistle. A decent win by a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Chelsea made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.